いや、セカンド。
Hello guys, welcome back to my reaction channel. Today we're going to react to One Piece episode 284. Now guys, the last 5 episodes were mushed in by my editor because they were like flashbacks and then, backstories that we already saw. So he kind of cut it out, trimmed it down so I don't watch everything individually, so you guys don't get pissed because I prolonged it for so long considering all the scenes were already shown. So I hope you're happy about that. I see people on Patreon are happy about that. So today we continue with the main story and I think we're about to get to fighting and I'm here for it, bro. Honestly, I love the standoff, CP9, the full cast versus the full cast of the Straw Hats. Everybody's on their game. Luffy literally declared war to the world government to show Robin he doesn't care. This is not just about her, it's about him wanting to help her because she's his nakama, their nakama. She's family. Right? She shouldn't feel responsible because he chose to do this. She didn't make him, right? She didn't guilt trip him into this. In fact, she did the opposite, right? She gave him every reason not to. And he still showed up for her. So that's some legendary shit, bro. My man he's a leader, bro. He's a leader. So that being said, I'm here for it. If you enjoy my reactions, feel free to share, subscribe, like, leave a comment, join the Patreon, support your boy. Discord second channel, let's go, man. Shoot down the flag. Roger that. I like how Usopp didn't hesitate either. Kabuto. He did not hesitate at all. And I love it. Yeah, they don't care. Bring it on, bitch! Yep. You need to want this. I swear to God, this moment is the equivalent, like in Breaking Bad, when Walter White said, "Say my name. You know who I am. Say it." I love it, man.
Robin.
Yeah, everybody's here for her. Even Zoro,
Robin.
who's just following orders. I'm kidding. He cares. He cares. Let's go, man. Hey, that's all we needed to hear. Now we're about to die for her, bruh. Yeah, you guys messed up. CP9 who, man? Nah, this just got me hyped, man. Okay, so of course Franky's not gonna give him the blueprints. Ooh, the music. I also love how everybody is just zoned in. They don't care except Chopper and Usopp. They're kind of shitting bricks right now, especially Usopp, but I love how he's just going along with it. He's like, hey, I might be a wimp, but I'm here. I am here. This is my crew, even though he's not technically a part of the crew. Yo, the Franky crew came in clutch. Yeah, they're gonna show me the bridge malfunctioning again. Stop it. Yeah, Zoro is itching for a fight. So is Luffy. Woo, he's assuming. Yo, my man already assuming the position for Gear 2. Look at him, like, right? That's the position. What the hell? That's just what? Why? Yeah, that's gay. Yeah, why? We're just buddies. Yeah, right. Shut up, man. Bruh, you let pirates come in here, rookie pirates come in here and destroy Enies Lobby and declare war on the entire world government. I'm sorry, but you already soiled your reputation. Like, this never happened in the history of the world government. Like, you a horrible leader. Yeah, he gonna whoop you. It was with him this entire time? Burn it! Like, there's no way. We know that Franky can build ships and a whole arsenal of weapons. I'm sure by now he already memorized those blueprints right to a T. Just burn them. Then the only living proof or way for them to get to it is to use you, like, to make you work for them. That's never gonna happen. So at least if they have a mind reader, that might be a problem, but still, right? So he should burn it. Like, why is he just flexing it? She doesn't care about the weapon. It's just a propaganda they made up.
ウォーターセブンの船大工が代々受け継いできたものは何も兵器の作り方なんかじゃねえんだ。バーグが命がけで守ってきたものは早くよこせ。もし古代兵器がおめえみてえなバカの手に渡り暴れ出した時、
Yep.
だがこいつには死をもいとわずその身を守ってくれる仲間がいる。
Yo, they are real ones.
賭けをする。
On us? Burn them! Thank you! Thank you! Yeah, it's very interesting. They need the combination of both. They need Robin's brain and his blueprints. And like, yeah, like he can't even... Franky can learn that, like, yeah, he doesn't know how to build this without the actual blueprint because he can't read them because it's in an ancient language that only Robin can read. So... he did memorize it. This is literally the last remnants of this weapon, and he just burned it. Legendary. Legendary. He did the right thing. Hell yeah. Yep, down the drain. I love it. He saw through Robin. He saw that she was a nice girl, bro. So there are real, live, ancient weapons buried somewhere that can actually destroy shit, right? And these blueprints were only created or left to live, to exist, because if somebody like Spandam got a hold of the ancient weapon somewhere, it could be used to create a countermeasure, another ancient weapon to battle the ancient weapon, right? But now that he destroyed the blueprints, there's still original, like, ancient weapons out there that are very dangerous. We just don't know where they are, right? But he just destroyed the only way to create one. I love it. He just doesn't care, just like the Straw Hats. What? Oh, yeah, they're here too! They care. They care so much. You punks! You didn't need to ask! You did not need to ask. That's the point. I love it because Frank is such a badass. Like, he's a macho man even though he's in those shorts. But that just proves how macho he is. He doesn't care that he looks like a goofball. He's a macho man. And for him to be so emotional over such sweet things, I love it, man. Let's go, Straw Hats. You're inspiring everybody. Ooh, look at Luffy's eyes. Yep. True. He doesn't know, bro. He's an idiot. No, somebody catch him. Where's the crazy old lady with the train? Oh, here she is. He's gonna hear the train and he's gonna make everybody jump. I already saw this in the last 5 episodes 27 times, so I'm traumatized. My man pushing everybody. They could have ducked. Okay, and they're gonna break into the other building. Hey. With the dawn.
ルフィ、海賊王になる男だ。本当？ああ。
Yeah, I love it.
のやつもあんたでもこうしたろトムさん
Yo, I love it. I'm telling you, the Pirate King is Luffy's dad. I'm calling it, man. I'm calling it. Even though the numbers don't match, you guys told me he was executed before Luffy was born. I don't care, but he's his dad. Is that it? Okay, so that's how we're gonna get in the other building. I thought as much because, like I said, that scene was shown by my editor 27 times the last 5 episodes. Just the crazy lady coming with the train, so I kind of suspected she was gonna like do an epic leap of faith using a bridge as a right. So interesting episode, definitely interesting. They kind of used this episode to kind of build up the momentum back because of those 5 flashback episodes. And I'm assuming next episode the fighting's gonna start because CP9 has been standing there for a minute and now we're gonna bust in there on their side so they won't have a reason to stand anymore. And we're gonna commence with the fighting. Spandam Zabish. Franky took a huge leap of faith for us. It's very interesting to know that, right, there are all ancient weapons. Apparently there's more than one are out there, and this blueprint was just here to make sure we can build another one if the real ones fall into the wrong hands. But according to Franky, the world government doesn't have the ancient weapons. So what the hell are the ancient weapons? Well, I'm telling you, there's gonna be people above the world government that are holding these things, man. Like the way this is going, I don't know. I thought the 5 the 5 elders are the pinnacle of this society, but I think, like, considering that we saw Skypiea and there's no world government up there, and NL was like a god, maybe there are gods, man. This show gonna be crazy as hell, man. I'm telling you, I already see a whole bunch of diverse people. We have a cyborg, we have bitch ass Usopp, like a lot of characters, a lot of different personalities, a lot of different lifestyles and all that. So this is definitely going to be a very, very big world. They're still building this world, which is crazy because we're 200 and almost 300 episodes in. But I'm here for it. I'm loving it. Dope episode. Can't wait to jump straight into the next one. But let's see what my editor has to say.
Franky was just a complete badass for burning the blueprints right in front of their stupid, smug faces. I love when even CP9 was shocked by what he did, man. Screw them.
Yeah.
I also want to point out, man, dude, the Straw Hats have been standing there just posing for like 10 or 11 episodes on these fucking pillars.
I just said it.
They got there in episode 274, and that's 284. And 274, they got there, then 275 to 278 is Robin's flashback, so they stood there during her entire flashback, and then 279 to 283 is more flashback, and 284 they stood there still and they finally jumped off. Like, imagine having to wait like 10 or 11 episodes
that's
for
crazy.
these characters to move from their spot. That's insane. But anyway, I've been thinking about a few things, and I have a lot of info, and I mean a crap ton of info that I really want to tell you, like really want to tell you about.
Okay.
But I really don't
Please don't do it all at once. Just give me like segments of 2 minutes after each episode. Like if you give me another 20 minutes after an episode, I'm gonna lose my mind, bro.
want to distract you from all the amazingness that is going on in NES Lobby right now, so I think I'll just perhaps wait to tell you very detailed information about stuff. So I'll try to keep it at a minimum for the time being. There's a lot of new information about One Piece prototypes that was released like 2 days ago as of this recording on July 17th. I'll hold off on telling you about that, but it's very, very fascinating in my opinion, right? But the short version of it is they're like 20 fucking prototypes of Luffy and Nami. There are like 10 prototypes of Zoro and Sanji and like 1 or 2 prototypes of the rest of the Straw Hats.
What do you mean prototypes?
And Oda had like 30 story ideas for One Piece. But yeah, I think I'll just have a big batch information during filler arcs or like whenever the show isn't on complete fire, right?
Okay.
And you know, I think I will spend the rest of this segment actually explaining how manga versus anime works, because I recall hearing that you are under the impression that mangaka actually do the anime. Now, if I remember wrong, my bad, but I mean, that's what I recall, right?
Well, no, I'm not under that impression. People explained that over the years while I was watching Naruto, and just the mangaka, like they do the original content and then anime is directed and produced by a different company. Sure, some mangaka oversee it, but they don't do everything. So Yeah, I understand that.
I think they still may come in handy even if you know, right?
Okay.
So mangaka, right? So Oda, Toriyama, Kishimoto, and so on, they do the manga. They draw it and then they do the story for it.
Yep.
So basically, mangaka draw one chapter every single week, and these chapters are about 15 to 20 pages. So it depends, maybe like if an author happens to be sick, maybe it's like 14 or 13 pages. If the author is like in a special occasion or whatever, it might be like 20 pages, whatever. And anyway, these chapters get published on Weekly Shonen Jump. Now, what Weekly Shonen Jump exactly is a weekly magazine. So the mangaka, they draw their chapter every single week, and then they send it to the company, Shueisha, that releases the Weekly Shonen Jump magazine every single week, right?
Okay.
The anime is different. The anime is worked on by dozens, if not hundreds of people, and all these people are being employed by an animation company, and that company just animates the manga. They color it, they give it audio, like voice acting, music, and so on. It's a big collaborative effort. Of course, like the manga, the anime gets released every single week. The difference is that anime changes stuff from the manga, sometimes without the mangaka's consent. They take the mangaka's story from the manga, of course, but then the animation company, they alter it and then they reinterpret the manga in their own way by changing it for the anime. Like, for example, the anime added the stupid mole at the end of Long Ring Longland, right? Which never happened in the manga. That mole appearing in the anime was not Oda's idea, right? It was the animation company that did that. And the animation company doesn't understand how the story is supposed to work because they never wrote the story themselves, right? They don't have insight usually on how Oda writes the story and what he thinks about the story, right? And obviously the original story is the manga. So the anime alters the story in a few ways. So when these alterations happen, don't think that, anything they do, right, anything they change has any credibility, because it doesn't. Because again, Oda just does the manga. With a few exceptions though, like, he's involved in some of the movies. He even wrote one of the movies all by himself. So I mean, you can take those movies to heart because of Oda's involvement and Oda's writing for one of them, but not the main anime if the main anime changes things or adds things that were not in the manga, right? Now, of course, this also extends to filler arcs. Filler arcs are not in the manga, so Oda obviously didn't do it, although he did do a few character designs for some filler characters, but he didn't write the story for them, right? So the story content should not just be taken to heart, right? Also, filler arcs are never going to matter to the story ever because the anime still uses the manga as a source to tell the story, and given how the manga doesn't have these filler arcs at all, they will never matter to the story because they will never be mentioned in the manga. So that's what I wanted to mention, right? But anyway, instead of that long explanation to end it off with, I want to end this video in a pretty exciting way. I want to mention something really damn cool. So there's actually yet another cover story I'm going to tell you about soon. And oh shit, man, this one is really good. It's about Buttock Works. Now, that's obviously Crocodile's organization, right? Yes. In the next cover story I will talk about, we will see how Crocodile and Buttock Works are doing. Again, the anime is completely insane for not animating these. This next cover story is phenomenal. I love it.
That's canon,
of course,
right?
The anime is not the true story of One Piece. The manga is, and obviously the manga has this storyline, so I'm going to tell you about this cover story pretty soon. I think in about 5 to 10 episodes. But anyway, this is it for me. See ya.
Okay, most of that information I already knew because of Bleach, because we already discussed this in length, me and you guys in the comments and all that on Discord. So I already knew most of it, and at the end, I am excited about that cover story. I think those are canon because Oda does them himself, right? And it's gonna be about Barrack Crooks and Crocodile. What do you mean? How are they doing? Like, Crocodile's in jail, right? Like, they apprehended him, the government. So, or did they let him go because he's a Shichibukai? Like, well, I'm pretty sure he was taken down and just, I don't think, or maybe he's dead, bro. No, I'm pretty sure he was apprehended. Regardless, he shouldn't be in charge anymore if they apprehended him. So did they have a new leader? Like, what is going on? Because he was in charge of a lot of men, right? Including Robin, but I guess she left. But yeah, this was an interesting episode. Can't wait to jump straight into the next one. But that's all I have for you today. I really enjoyed this episode. Hope you enjoyed the reaction, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe, love you, enjoy, and bye.